You're still lucky you're alive and even eating expensive foods now. Nang hindi ako tumutugon ay nagpatuloy siya sa pagsasalita. You should show me gratitude and keep away from that attitude, Audrey. You have no other choice but to obey and serve me from now on. That is the only purpose you have now. Nakayong ko ang kamao ko at hindi naiwasan ng sarili na pakatitigan siya ng masama. Subalit minisian niya lang ako. And don't even think of escaping again. Kahit na tumakbo ka, magsumbong sa mga pulis o sinong taong sa tingin mo makakatulong sa'yo. You can never escape me. I have everything this world has, and you have nothing. Keep that in your mind. Sa sinabing iyon ay bumalangkas sa alaala ko ang anak ko. Mapait akong tumugon sa kanya. Mali ka. I held back my urges to continue saying what's on my mind. Hindi ko dapat siya bigyan ng ideya tungkol sa anak ko. Kung ako nakuha na niya, pues hindi si Dazel. Hindi ang anak namin. Hindi ko hahayaang makilala niya ang batang yun. My son has already suffered abuse from landers. I won't let him experience the same with his own father. I will do everything to protect my son's innocence and won't let him end up like me. Stop your tears. Did I give you any reason to cry now? Napaintag ako sa nakakatakot na boses ni Zach na siyang nagpabalik sa aking sistema. Saka ko lang namalaya ng guhit ng luha na nakatakas sa mga mata ko. Agad ko yung pinunasan at saka sumubo ng pagkain na para bang walang nangyari. Kahit nagaano ko kami sa anak ko, kailangan ko pa rin magpakatatag. Finish your food first, then take a shower right after. Matunog siyang tumayo at sandali akong pinakatitigan. I'll be waiting in the room. Kaagad na nalungkot ang mukha ko sa huli niyang sinabi bago ako talikuran. Nanginig at mabilis nanlamig ang katawan ko sa kinauupuan. Bumalangkas sa alaala ko ang ginawa niya sa akin kahapon. He has taken me by force, and everything has gone chaotic. I should escape. Namumuo kaagad ang taranta sa puso ko at nagmamadaling lumabas sa dining room. Subalit bago pa ulit ako makahakbang, ay automatic po akong napatigil. Mapait akong natawa sa aking sarili at wala sa sariling napasabunot sa aking buhok. What other plan is left? What other choice do I have? Nothing. I choked while admitting it. Nothing at all. Malalim akong huminga ng paulit-ulit. Unti-unti ay humupa ang pagpapanik ng puso ko. Tumingala ako sa madilim na kalangitan at mariing pinikit ang aking mga mata. I must stop contradicting myself. Zach Saavedra gets what he wants, and he doesn't give empty threats. Kahit na gustong-gusto ko nang makalaya ngayon, ay hindi na siya makitang habang buhay. Hindi iyon basta-basta na lang mangyayari nang hindi dumadaan sa mabagal at masusing proseso. Kung tatalon ako ngayon sa barko, walang tsansa na makakabalik ako ng buhay sa anak ko. At kung hahayaan kong makalayag kami bago tumakas, may posibilidad na mahuhuli niya ako agad. At mas mahihirapan na akong tumakas sa mga susunod na babalakin ko. I need someone who can help me escape when we come back to his mansion. I needed you when I escaped before, and I still need you to escape again, Makela. Siya lang ang makakatulong sa akin ngayon. I have no other choice but to obey and submit myself to Zach for now. Linlangin siya. Iyon ang kailangan kong gawin hanggat hindi ko pa muling nakikita si Raquel. He's been addicted to my body then and now. I might as well serve him the way he wants so that he will never forget about it. Slowly, he will end up miserably crazy when I'm gone for the second time. I will make sure you never get to see me again when the time happens, Zach. Bahagya akong nararamdaman ng bigat ng kanyang katawan at habang buhat-buhat ang sariling nakadagan sa akin. Kahit anong pigil ay hindi ko maiwasang hindi mapadaing. Kung pananatilihin ko nakamulat ang mga mata ko, ay kusa akong tumutugon sa kanya. Pero sa tuwing ipipikit ko naman ang mga mata ko, ay mas lalo ko lamang nadatamdam ang hatid ng ginagawa niya. This sexual desire makes it hard not to be tempted. At the same time, it's hard to not be aroused, even if I'm unhappy and not enjoying it. This is all just the human body's reaction to sex and nothing more. Hindi nito mabubura ang lahat ng hinanakit ko kay Zack. Mabagal at malalim ako napahugot ng hangin saka unti-unti iyong pinakawalan habang automatikong umuunat ang aking liig nang balikan niya ang paghalik doon. Every slight touch of his facial hair on my skin is an electric shock that makes my whole body tremble. Bumabalik sa pang-amoy ko ang pamilyar na bago ng kanyang katawan. At kung mapipigilan ko lang ay pipiliin kong hindi na huminga. Kahit ilang taon na lumipas, bakas pa rin sa alaala ko ang mga panahon. Malaya naming hinahalikan ng isa't isa sa kama. But now, it feels very different. The way he kissed my neck and ear all over again was the way he did with Marian that night. Binaon ko ang mga kuko ko sa kanyang likuran hanggang sa nanginginig na ang dalawa kong kamay sa pagkakatiin. Audrey, you can never hurt me just by doing that. His cold voice whispered in my ear. At least, you could feel it. That's enough for me. Walang emosyon kong tugon. How silly. With that, he occupied my lips. Para siyang uhaw na estranghero, habang agresibo akong hinahalikan. Kinokontrol ng kanyang dila ang aking at hindi niya iyon hinahayaang makalaya sa pagkakabuhol. Hindi ko magawang makahinga ng maayos. Ganun na lang ang pag-angat baba ng aking dibdib sa paghahabol ng hininga. Stop! Ngunit trinaydor ako ng sarili kong boses. I sounded very coquettish. Nanlaki ang mga mata ko at pilit tinigasan ng boses ko. Stop with this foreplay and just be done with it. Slaves don't behave like that. They're nothing without an owner. Nauubusang pasensya ngunit walang kaimo-emosyon niyang sabi. Subalit ramdam ko ang pag-apoy ng kanyang mga mata habang ang paningin ay hindi naaalis sa akin. I can see how his eyes are burning with maddening desires. It's even possible that he could swallow me whole right now just by looking at him. Sa sandaling iyon ay nakaramdam ako ng matinding takot sa kanya. Bigla ay nagsitaasa ng mga balahibo ko. Naghalong pandalamig at init ang lumulukbo sa buo kong katawan. By the time we get back to the mansion, I'll make sure to groom you into a submissive, dependent slut. Ang panlalaki ng aking mga mata ay unti-unting tumataling sa pagkakatitig sa kanya. Unti-unti kong nakita ang pagguhit ng mga tubig sa gilid ng aking mga mata at paglalabo niya sa aking paningin. Nagpakawala siya ng nakakatindig na balahibong ngisi. Kasabay niyon ang bahagya niyang paghubad ng kanyang trouser at nalantad ang galit na pagkakatayo ng kanyang pagkakalalaki. Ipinatong niya sa wakas ang dalawa kong binti sa magkabila niyang balikat at bahagyang lumiyad. You have nothing left anyway but this unpleasant body of yours. Hinawakan niya ang magkabila kong hita at pinisilyon. He's not gentle, but brutal. Don't stop, Zack. How intransigent. He gritted his teeth. You never listen to me at all. I can see his face darkening even more. Doon ko lamang napagtanto ang kahulugan ng sinabi niya. No, stop please, Zack. Let me breathe, please. I tried pushing him away, but there's no way I'll have the strength to achieve it. He keeps thrusting harder and faster, as if there's no tomorrow. Unti-unting bumibigat ang kanyang paghinga at naghahabol na rin siya ng hininga. Yet, that didn't stop him from continuing. I'm begging you, hindi ko na kaya. Napasinghal siya. Yumukong sa akin at pinisil ang aking panga gamit ang isa niyang kamay. Don't make me laugh. You're asking for help from who? Tama na. I feel uncomfortable. Please. Impit na impit ang boses ko. Pinilit na makapagsalita. You're not stupid, Audrey. Hinaplos niya ang buho ko at sumabunot doon. You know exactly what to do. Hot tears left my eyes. I'm not thinking of resisting anymore. I just want him to stop already. I really can't take it anymore. Master! The word is finally said. Please, I feel like I'm going to faint. Naramdaman ko ang panlalambot ng katawan ko kasabay ng pagtakas ng lamig bago tuluyang umikot at dumilim ang paningin ko. Zach, it's better if we run her some tests to know exactly her conditions. Ramil says, Zach's right-hand man. Why do you need to do so? She just fainted. He frowned. Oo nga, pero hindi ba pinatawag mo ako rito kasi gusto mong malaman kung bakit? Siyempre, doktor ka. You should know the reason already. Fine. What if I told you she fainted because you fucked her brain out? Singhal nito at napailing. Look, her body is so frail. That would be impossible. Zach interrupted. This is not the first time we had intercourse this way. I tell you, her stamina perfectly matches mine. She never fainted before when we're doing it. That may be because her body is not as weak as before. Ramil interrupted him as well and got serious. Man, she's underweight, as if she's not getting enough food and nutrients for a very long time. I'm 100% sure there are underlying health conditions she's facing. He fell silent for a minute while looking at Audrey, who was unconscious in bed. Siyempre, hindi tulad kanina na hubot-hubad ito. Ngayon ay malinis na ang katawan ng babae at nakasuot na ng puting bestida. He didn't even realize it himself. It's like he's taking care of her body again after sex. Para bang binalikan lamang niya ang gawin na nakasanayan noon. Audrey's body looked delicate when he first saw it, but in truth, she's stronger than he anticipated. Ngunit ngayon na nakaisang round pa lamang sila at hinimatay na ito sa ginawa niya, ay hindi niya inaasahan. Sa totoo lang ay hindi rin niya inaasahan ang laki ng pinayat ng babae, kumpara sa imaheng nakaimprinta sa isipan niya bago siya nito iwanan. He meant it when he told her that she was unpleasantly skinny. It's just that, no matter what her body type is becoming, the desire to ravish and torture her never dissipates. I highly suggest you stop having sex with her until she regains good physical condition. Just look at the marks all over her body. Hindi yan agad-agad mawawala, Zach. Lalo pat napaka-unhealthy ng katawan niya sa ngayon. Then the first thing you need to do is check her up when we get back to the mansion. He said in annoyance, massaging his temple. Noted, boss. Pareho silang lumabas sa kwarto upang ituloy ang pag-uusap. Zach's face started to get more serious as he brought up the topic. What happened to the men I sent away? Tell me the news. Nakita niya ang pagniwi ni Ramil at pagkamot sa batok nito. Sensya na, boss. Wala pa silang lead kung nasan si Landris Maxwell. Ayon sa kanila, walang bakas na iniwan ng lalaking yun kahit sa paggamit ng peking pagkakakilanlan. Napakalinis. Maging si Miss Audrey nga, wala rin silang record sa anumang ginagawa nito sa loob ng 3 taon. Hindi yun imposible. Pero sa tingin mo ba, magagawa nila yun na walang palya? Nagdilim ang ekspresyon sa mukha niya. Tell them to aim their focus on innocent people with potential they have interaction with. Noted, boss. One more thing. Gather all the men on S-level once we come back. It has been a while since they had a big mission. Nakita niya ang paglunok ni Ramil. Noted, boss. Don't even think of jumping off the car and running away. May pagbabanta sa boses na alas ni Zach habang umaandar ng matuli ng sasakyan. Hindi siya tinignan ni Audrey at nanatili lamang itong nakatulala sa labas ng bintana. It has been days since that happened inside the ship, and now they're on their way back to the mansion. Ngunit sa loob ng mga araw na yun ay nanatiling walang imik si Audrey. Hindi tumutugon sa kanya at mas lalong hindi siya tinitignan sa mga mata. Hindi gaya ng 2 araw na puno ito ng emosyon. He hates her so much that he could crush her at any moment now. But he has a better plan than just hurting her in one go. I'm telling Audrey, Don't do anything stupid, for I have zero tolerance. You'll either die because of fatal injuries or I'll kill you before you even... I won't do anything stupid. Pagputol ito sa banta niya nang hindi siya nililingon sa kanyang tabi. Hindi ako tatakas. He was stunned because of what she said, and this is the first time she spoke again after that night. You're my master now, aren't you? She slowly looked at him with no emotions in her eyes. There's no point in resisting anyway. Mabilis na naglaho ang pagkabigla niya sa sinabi ng babae. Hindi niya mabasa ang nasa isip nito. Audrey has always been emotional, but when she shows faces like this, he can get through her. But one thing is for sure. She knows her well enough to know if she's submitting to him or not. Fool him once, but you can fool him twice. Hahanap at hahanap ng paraan ng asawa niya na makatakas muli sa kanya. And who knows, she might come back to Landers Maxwell again. Hindi niya alam kung paano nanakaw ng lalaking yun si Audrey una pa lang, kahit na bantay sarado siya. At mas lalong hindi niya alam kung ano talaga ang nangyari sa pagitan nila ng lalaking yun. He already knows that Audrey loves that man, but he didn't know yet how far she's willing to go for that love's sake. There is a big mystery behind their affairs, and he will do everything in his power to uncover it. Dadanak ang dugo kung kinakailangan. Wala siyang pakialam, basta sa huli, makukuha niya ang mga bagay na dapat ay nasa kanya. We're here, he declared in a low, deep voice when they finally reached the mansion. Muli niyang tinignan si Audrey na hindi na nabago ang walang ekspresyon nitong mukha. Kung hindi niya pa titignang maigi, ay hindi niya makikita ang pagmumutla ng mga labi nito at paminsan ang paglunok ng laway. He can describe it as his being nervous or afraid. The tip of his lip curled up after seeing it. How satisfying it is to see her like that. He even wants her to cry right now, though it didn't happen. Open the corridor yourself and get out on your own. You're not a princess. Sarkastiko niya ang anas nang matagal itong hindi gumalaw sa kanyang kinauupuan. Napaintag si Audrey at muling napalinok. Nakita niya ang bahagyang panginginig ng kamay nito habang binubuksan ang pintuan. Sinabayan din niya sa paglabas si Audrey at mabilis na nakaikot para lapitan ito. Palihim niyang sinanyasan ng mga bodyguard na nakapalibot sa kanila at palihim din ng mga ito nagsitunggunan. Then he glanced back at her, waiting for her to do the stupidest thing by trying to run away. He even chuckled to himself when it didn't happen again. She just shrank back behind him like a cowardly rabbit. Mukhang may pasensya na ang babaeng to ngayon at hindi na nagpapadalos-dalos. She might have even had a good plan for herself, which she can easily ruin. He can't wait to see the look of failure in her face the day when she will finally lose herself and will naturally obey him. He wants her to be submissive, dependent, and controlled by him like a puppet, lifeless without its owner. Just as his thoughts were running wild, Panying suddenly appeared in front of them. Sir Zack! Masayang sumalubong si Panying, ani may asong naghihintay sa amo.